If you guys are interested at all in today's sponsor, which is Sleeper, just use promo code CLAN. You get a 100% match up to $100. What is Sleeper? It is daily fantasy sports. So it's very simple. You get onto the app, you scroll down. There's a bunch of over, unders, more, less. What do you think they're going to score, right? So there's Jalen Green. I'm going to go with more than 16 points. I'm just being nice today. Dylan Brooks, you suck, and I am very biased. I'm going lower than 2 rebounds. So, or well, lower than 3 rebounds. So anyways, if you guys are interested whatsoever, go check it out. Use my promo code. And also there's a section here. If you don't like daily fantasy sports at all, you can go over to the NBA section, or I guess any section really, in the social media tab. And you can see all the different stats. You can see different highlights. You can see injury reports. Oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I'm just going to look at that for a minute. Tear to my eye. But yeah, so many different things. Go check it out, and it's very fun. 6'7", 6'7". Why you keep posting 6'7", Jackson? I know what it means. I'm not old. I'm not that old. I know that it means nothing. It's just a little fun little thing, little fun crazy thing kids do nowadays. All right, let's take a look. Mitch Johnson on first win in NBA group play.
Dictate a lot of action.
You guys aren't going to be able to hear a word of this, dog. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down. I'm going to turn my music down. Did I just get a super chat? I got a super chat, but I didn't. I'm going to try something. Hold on, I'm going to try something. Why is it going off like that? Oops. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. That probably scared you guys. All right, let's listen.
And I think a little bit.
I can't hear you, Batman. Speak up.
Rightfully so. It's hard to replicate that or prepare for that when you haven't seen it.
Oh, it did work. Look. So I added where you can put, like, the message is going to show up on the super chat too. Yeah. And his message is 6'7". Thank you.
And just really proud of those guys stepping up and making a variety of plays all over the game.
Clan check Spurs channel. I'm on Spurs channel. Yeah.
Hitting those threes like that make it a lot easier for everyone. For Wemby.
Wait, was it different?
Spacing.
They did a great job spacing some monster offensive rebounds that allowed those threes to be attempted, and some really, really good plays in terms of creation by Victor and Steph, getting multiple bodies to the basket.
I didn't even know I had a hotkey.
To make plays.
What's my hotkey?
Victor kind of figured out as the game went along about how.
Oh, these are my hotkeys.
I don't think it's some epiphany or anything. I think he slowed down and allowed the reads to unfold. When he gets the ball and we space properly, teams have to decide to guard him one-on-one or to bring multiple bodies. It's really not, there's no secret. There's no, and so when he does that, because he is so cerebral, he's able to make reads and we get really, really competent quality possessions. And I thought he did a really good job of that. He can still play with pace and not play.
I understand what he's saying as far as it really does come down to give Wemby the ball. Teams are going to have to choose. Either you're going to double team or just get killed by him. I completely understand that. That's every team with a phenomenal superstar. But at the same time, sometimes we're having a hard time getting Wemby the ball. And I feel like just a few different sets or just get a little bit more creative will help Wemby get the ball a little easier. Because sometimes they're not even allowing him to get the ball and it's forcing turnovers near half court sometimes, I don't know. Wemby vid is up now? Yes. Okay. We'll go over this in the Wemby one. It'll be all one big segment.
Fast, they're in a hurry.
These last 2 games, you've been getting him the ball facing up a lot more, kind of further out. How has that allowed him to see the court better and hit Steph rolling?
How do I turn this up? I'm
Yeah,
sorry, y'all.
you know, some of these teams we played recently have made a really concerted effort to pack the paint and not let him get catches in space around the rim. And
There's
so,
no way to.
You know, it's tough at times to hit him on deep rolls when there's multiple people and he's getting bumped and whatnot. And so he's done a good job at times to find his spots and space and matchups he likes. And he's done a good job of securing possessions on the catch, and then we space around him, and he's done a really good job of just taking what the defense gives him. He made a couple shots. He had a couple drives that were physical through contact. And then when everybody was ball watching, because he is who he is, he made his teammates better, and that's hard to guard when you're trying to guard 5 guys, but then also try to show him multiple bodies in the crowd.
Sohan's second game back. What are you seeing as far as him getting back to the flow, getting back to the rhythm?
Oh, they asked about Sohan. I, for the love of me, want to hear Mitch Johnson talk about Sohan because he got really mad. But I couldn't tell if he got mad at Sohan because I'm not even sure if that was it. I think that was the play where I thought they shouldn't have called a travel. I thought it was kind of a weird travel call there. But he got really mad. Sohan remained in the game, and he did well defensively for the rest. But, yeah, I'm curious what he has to say. But I think they're just trying to get him into the swing of things.
Just energy, defense. Had a couple really good plays that, you know, typically would have finished, or was just a little kind of. We had a few of those in the first half where it felt like it was a good possession, then something happened, and I think the speed of the game got us all a little bit just rushed. It's hard, again, the way they play and the physicality, and you're trying to beat that down the court, but then.
That's true too. Like even this Spurs team that's been playing at a pretty fast pace. And, you know, getting these types of looks, they've gotten it for several games now, right? Sohan just now coming back. That last game, he's basically being thrown into the fire with it, so he has to adjust too. So I think that's a good point.
You know, there's a lot of length and size, whether you're making a pass or a finish, but it's really good to have Jeremy back, and he brought a lot of energy.
Jordan had as high as a Spur, 9 points. How has he filled in, you know, with the depth being what it is at guard?
Yeah, that's what we expected.
He should be mad. He should be mad at Castle for taking all those 3-pointers. He was pretty mad at Castle for those turnovers, man. But he's not a point guard. Yeah, I know Project Marvel was approved.
I'm back. He's a professional, mature adult, great teammate who's a really, really cerebral and skilled basketball player. He did a good job of playing through the zone, and again, when they didn't guard him, he made some plays for himself and got some guys shots, and this is a good example of how simple basketball can be very effective.
What do you make of Keldon's ability, the way he's developed into a guy that hits the offensive glass the way he does? I think he had 5 tonight.
Yeah, it's a game changer. His embracing his role and giving himself to the team.
I feel like Keldon never not been like that. I feel like he's never not been like that, giving himself to the team. Harrison Barnes interview is up. I don't know if I want to go over Harrison Barnes interview. I don't know.
Is fun to watch, and it's also been very effective, so it's really fun to coach him, and he allows me to coach him really hard.
Steph and Juju had some huge offensive rebounds in crunch time too. How do you feel like Keldon's dedication to the glass is starting to permeate around the locker room?
It's definitely one of those things that can be contagious. You know, extra passes, offensive rebounds, some of those things when you're trying to build it as an identity, if you can have a catalyst or two.
No, I love Barnes. I'm just saying that I can predict what he's going to say, you know? Whatever, just saying. I can predict what he's going to say. That's all. It's not that I don't like Barnes. I like Barnes. Clay hates Barnes, obviously. Means Sohan doesn't start. No, that's not true. I like Barnes. Barnes was great tonight. It's just he's predictable. Okay, tell me, you guys saw the video. How long is it?
Really carry the group, then sometimes you get some other people joining the club, which is always good.
Y'all baiting me.
He's been huge for
He's
that
a bit
for us.
robotic. Yeah.
Coach, when Harrison's hitting from deep, the way he
That's Carolina Teague. We're friends with Carolina Teague. We interviewed Carolina Teague. You guys remember that? She's nice. Carolina Teague is a fine person. She is a fine person. Very pleasant to speak to. Like 6 or 7 minutes long. I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes long.
simplify the game for Victor and the rest of the offense?
Yeah, I think there's been times where, we
Thanks for the super chat.
whether
Oh,
it's
3?
turned
What does
down
that mean?
shots or we haven't had the proper spacing to get the right shots. When we space properly, we get really good looks because of how teams guard us, and specifically Vic, obviously. And so when Harrison and all those guys that are in those positions can knock them down, it can be really effective because then it makes it tough on the defense to choose what they're going to take away.
Hey, don't talk about Carolina. We're friends with Carolina Teague over here. Don't talk about her. But some of her tweets I disagree with. Some of them. But she's cool. All right, let's see. Let's go to Spurs. Guys, I don't want to go over Barnes. You're friends with her, not my homie. I guess that's fair. All right, let's go over Wemby. Wemby speaks up, I think.
I think.
Wait, this has stable audio.
I mean, we.
Will it change if I unclick stable audio? All right, what happens? Oh, God. Never mind. Is this in 4K? Is there a 4K? No, it's only 1080p.
You talk about is there anything you did differently? Was it just a matter of just effort, or?
I think our defense has been good consistently. I mean, we conceded 50 points in the first half, I think, which is good. But
I was thinking that too. In the first half, the San Antonio Spurs played horribly offensively. Like, we did not look well together whatsoever. But I was like, they only have 50 points. I was like, that's actually really impressive. I felt like we were going to win this game because of the defense alone. But we got to clean up that offense. If the Spurs clean up their offense, man, bro.
We knew.
I might even go. What just happened? Wemby? Did he say something that the Spurs didn't like, so they had to, like, axe it? Hello? Your audio is so loud. Oh, my mic? Sorry. Nothing I can do about it. I guess I could change it. What just happened?
Second half, you talk about is there anything you did differently? Was it just a matter of just effort?
Needed to focus on rebounding, and even though we did, they still got a few offensive rebounds. Let me see. Steven Adams, 3 offensive rebounds. It's below his average, but you know that he was one of our focus, and the whole team is a team job.
Exactly. Harrison Barnes is like tofu for the Spurs. Exactly. Like, he's good for you. He's gonna be flexible and come in clutch in many different ways. But if you had a choice, would you choose the tofu? It's good for you. But would you choose the tofu? You're probably not gonna choose the tofu.
Individually, Vic, 3 sort of slow starts in a row. Have you seen a trend there? Any commonality? And also, what kind of clicked to bounce you out of this last one?
Yeah, of course we see trends. We see, just experience. From there's a difference from never facing this kind of difference before.
Hold on.
And also, what kind of clicked to bounce you out of this last one?
Hey, right wingers, what do you see when you close your eyes?
Yeah, of course we see trends.
Okay.
We see, experience. From there's a difference from never facing this kind of difference before, and now 3 games later, or 4 games later, or whatever. But trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out, and it's supposed to be better and better. It's gonna be
What's up, man?
but it's
Thanks for the
gonna-
super chat.
It's only gonna get better and
KJ03.
better.
What was the difference in the second half tonight for you?
The difference? I don't know. I need to look at the game again. It's hard. It's all mixed together right now.
When you guys surged in the fourth, you had a lot of really good spacing with
Yeah.
Julian and Harrison. Was that a factor?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think so.
Second game with Sohan back. What do you like that he's been bringing the last two games?
I mean, he does. He does what he do. What he does. The energy, being a pest on the ball, and he's just a very valuable player. And he's also made himself valuable on offense, which is good. So yeah, it's great to see him on the court.
Going back to the two-handed free throw shot, or just you want to go back to the one-handed?
He shot free throws today.
Last game he has, but
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's been a while since he got back to two-hand free throws.
Julian had the tough end to the game in LA. How nice is it to see him bounce back with the game he had today?
It was really nice, of course, but I never had any doubt. I've seen him. I've worked alongside him for months. I've seen him for months, work how he works and what he can do shooting-wise. So I have zero doubt.
I'm
and
so
teams are starting to respect that even more.
I miss what we were talking about.
What were you seeing?
Hold on.
I have how he got him.
Bounce back with Julian had the tough.
Oh,
end.
Julian, got it.
Work how he works and what he can do shooting-wise. So I have zero doubt, and teams are starting to respect that even more.
Victor, what were you seeing? It looked like as the second half went on and they had thrown that zone at y'all, it looked like you figured it out in the middle. What were you seeing when Houston was running that zone?
I was late to the stream. Are we worried about Wemby? No. We shouldn't be worried about Wemby. It's fine. He's doing great. So, nothing really to worry about. Actually, a matter of fact, this alarm, let's see if I can change the... Can we change the... maybe not right now. Trying to see if I can change the freaking font on it. The font's kind of weird. It's all good.
In the second half.
Oh, I probably should elaborate. Yeah, it seemed like it was pretty rough for Wemby the last few games. I thought this one he looked much better. He adjusted more in the third and the fourth quarter. So yeah, he looked better. It was a few times though, a few turnovers early on that was pretty nasty, but for the most part he was okay. When he gets his opportunities, he can attack.
The lineups changed, and it felt like they wanted to score a little more, so they put more offensive players. So I think their individual defense maybe got diminished because of that. So it was a little more open.
Mark Henry fan? Does he have any weightlifting tips for you?
Actually, he does. Yeah, but it's like I've known Mark Henry since I was a kid, and it's crazy because I hadn't heard his name in a while. But when I heard he was here, I was excited.
De'Aaron back tomorrow. What are your expectations for him and how he'll help the offense?
My expectations for him are, I trust him. He's an experienced player. I know he will come into the collective. We had to play.
Harrison Barnes probably drinks tap water with his meals. He's probably extraordinarily efficient. He has 1 cup of broccoli, 1 egg, not cooked, just an egg, and no seasoning, because might have too much sodium in it. What else would he eat? Tofu, like you guys said. He would have some tofu. Maybe a bread roll. Maybe a bread roll. That's when he gets a little crazy. Okay, that's when he gets out of the box a little bit, right? That's when he's having a good time. Asparagus, okay, yeah. Fiber one, no. That's too much flavor. A bread roll though, yeah. No butter, but bread roll by itself, that's wild. That's a wild night for Harrison Barnes. Whoa, watch out now.
Is that 8 games? 8 games without him, and he knows how to fit into a collective. So I don't have any expectations for him. I know he's gonna do well, but I have expectations for myself and for my teammates to like watch some film with him and accompany him, you know, and make sure it goes as smooth as possible and communicate to him.
Do you see him as a player that can make other teams pay for how they're guarding you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's we already have some ways to do it individually and collectively, but he's he's an incredible individual player, so it would only add to this.
Sorry, we'll take a couple of French.
Come on, C-Biz. Come on. You know I can't say that out loud. Everybody, you can look at his comment though. It's very funny, but I can't. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, come on, man.
Victor, juste physiquement sur ce que tu as un peu.
Oh, now he hiding.
La
I'm
tête
sorry.
des matchs, comment tu te sens physiquement et est-ce que du coup demain son match.
Oh crap! It's in French. I can't speak French. My family heritage is French, however. If you guys are, if we have any, well, we always do. If any kind French people over in France or anywhere, if you can just speak France, if you can speak French, you speak French. Once I upload this video, if you can just like put what was said underneath it, I think it helps a lot of people. They actually enjoy that quite a bit. So, yeah, it would mean the world. But you don't have to do it. It's not like you're getting paid to do anything. So, anyways, good stuff. Good stuff.